While big productions dominate the market with massive marketing campaigns, incredible gems often go unnoticed. Among releases that follow well-established formulas, there are those that dare to be different, offering unique and unforgettable experiences. These games, often created by smaller studios or independent developers, break the mold with innovative mechanics, captivating narratives, and surprising art directions. Even without the recognition they deserve, they win over those who venture to discover them, delivering something fresh in a sea of repetition. In this list, we explore some of these hidden gems, games that have been overshadowed by the industry giants but shine on their own. If you're looking for something out of the ordinary that challenges expectations and offers a memorable gameplay, get ready to discover games that truly deserve more attention. I'm Jax, and if you're new here, welcome to the Play Hunters channel. I bring daily content so you won't miss any details from the world of games. And if you could subscribe to help me grow, I'd really appreciate it. From one gamer to another. Kicking off our list, we have Yaga, an action RPG that dives into Slavic folklore with a touch of dark humor. The story follows a cursed blacksmith, forced to complete impossible tasks while mystical forces watch every step of his journey. Inspired by pagan beliefs and ancient legends, the game features a vibrant world full of folkloric creatures and unpredictable challenges. The combat is dynamic, involving a variety of hammers and enchanted tools created by the protagonist. The forging system allows you to combine magical materials to craft weapons with unique abilities. Each choice impacts the story, altering reputation, abilities, and even the challenges encountered along the way. With multiple endings, varied encounters, and a procedural map, the journey never plays out the same, encouraging replayability. Next, we have a cosmic horror RPG that turns every investigation into a plunge into the unknown. World of Horror puts you face-to-face with bizarre apparitions and inexplicable events, where uncovering mysteries can lead to something far worse. The monochromatic visuals amplify the discomfort, reminiscent of old illustrations that seem pulled from a nightmare. The turn-based combat requires strategy, and dark rituals may be your only chance to escape. Nothing follows a logical pattern, making every playthrough unpredictable. Every clue found could be salvation or a death sentence. With 14 playable characters and over 20 mysteries to solve, the gameplay reinvents itself with each session. Choices lead to unexpected endings, and the fear of the unknown is ever present. Exploring every corner could reveal secrets that should have stayed hidden. The terror here isn't just from the monsters, but from the constant sense that something worse is lurking. A nightmare worth revisiting. In third place, we have an RPG that combines monster capturing with Metroidvania-style exploration. Monster Sanctuary places you in the role of a monster guardian, tasked with protecting a threatened sanctuary. To do so, you must build a team, train creatures, and explore a world full of secrets. Each monster captured not only strengthens your team, but also unlocks essential skills to progress. The journey becomes increasingly challenging, with hidden areas and powerful enemies along the way. Exploration is dynamic, as the monsters have abilities that help access new locations. Some break barriers, others allow you to glide or illuminate dark paths. This system keeps the map full of possibilities, encouraging strategic use of your team. The battles are 3v3 turn-based, where creating effective combos rewards you with better results. Victory depends not just on strength, but on intelligence to use the right attacks at the right moment. The more efficient the combat, the better the monster eggs you collect. Besides the campaign, there are online battles against monster guardians from around the world. Enhancing your creature's skills and testing new strategies makes each duel unique. Progression is well-balanced, offering continuous growth without becoming repetitive. Between strategic combat and a world full of mysteries, the adventure never loses momentum. A captivating journey blending exploration, collection, and smart battles. In fourth place, we have a puzzle game that plays with your perception of reality in a brilliant way. Superliminal places you inside a dream therapy experiment where nothing follows the rules of the real world. Objects change size depending on your perspective. Corridors expand or shrink as you move, and the impossible becomes possible. The only way to progress is by questioning everything you see, finding solutions where they seem to not exist. Each new environment presents an unexpected challenge, keeping the adventure consistently surprising. The minimalist visuals with clean and dreamlike settings enhance the sensation of being trapped in a strange dream. Messages from Dr. Glenn Pierce try to guide your way, while an AI monitors every step with dubious intentions. This blend of subtle humor and psychological tension keeps the gameplay engaging from start to finish. The challenges become more complex as the game's logic completely unravels. It's not enough to observe. You must experiment, test, and manipulate the environment in increasingly absurd ways. Some mechanics are so counterintuitive that the solution only appears after some serious head-scratching. Between moments of frustration and brilliance, the triumph of solving a tough puzzle makes it all worth it. A game that challenges not only your intellect, but also the way you view the world. In fifth place, we have a narrative adventure that mixes exploration, mystery, and linguistics in a fascinating way. Heaven's Vault puts you in the role of an archaeologist traveling through a mysterious region of space, trying to uncover the secrets of a forgotten civilization. The disappearance of a scientist sets off a journey full of discoveries, where each ruin explored reveals clues about a lost past. Besides excavating artifacts and investigating ancient temples, you'll need to decipher an unknown language. Every correct or incorrect translation alters the course of the story, making the experience unique. The progression is entirely non-linear, allowing you to follow clues and solve mysteries in any order you choose. The story molds itself to your curiosity. The translation mechanics make each discovery feel meaningful, rewarding every step forward. Choosing the wrong word can lead to misinterpretations. Few games manage to build a universe so alive, where every detail contributes to a grand mystery waiting to be solved. An engaging journey that lingers long after it's over. Next, we have a suspenseful and horror game with a unique twist. Killer Frequency puts you in the role of a radio host in the 80s, broadcasting a late-night show when a series of strange calls start coming in. Terrified locals call for help, and it's up to you to make decisions that can save lives or doom your listeners. The tension builds with each call, and every word you speak could make all the difference. The mystery unfolds in real time, and there's no way to predict who will be the next victim. The atmosphere is flawless, bringing a radio station to life with period details, from posters to fully functional analog equipment. Between calls, you can play records, adjust ads, and explore the station for clues. The game combines interactive dialogue with small puzzles that help unravel what's happening in Gallows Creek. Everything is voiced in the original language, enhancing the immersion in this 80s-style horror movie atmosphere. The soundtrack does justice to the era, featuring synthwave and classic rock tracks that bring the experience to life. While the music plays, the tension never fades, as the killer might be listening too. Your choices shape the storyline, ensuring that no two playthroughs are the same. Between sharp humor and pure despair, the feeling of truly being in control of a radio show is incredible. A unique experience that keeps you hooked from start to finish. In seventh place, we have one of the best stealth games ever made. Mark of the Ninja puts you in the shoes of a silent warrior, marked with mystical tattoos that heighten your senses. Your mission is to infiltrate enemy bases, uncover conspiracies, and restore your clan's honor. But every step must be calculated, as darkness is your greatest ally, and one mistake could be fatal. The game doesn't force a single playstyle, allowing you to be either an untouchable ghost or a relentless killer. The hand-drawn visuals are a spectacle in themselves, creating a striking contrast between light and shadows. Each animation flows seamlessly, making the protagonist's movements incredibly smooth and natural. The environments are designed to encourage creativity, allowing you to scale walls, hide in ducts, and even manipulate enemies unnoticed. The subtle soundtrack heightens the sense of tension, complementing every stealthy move. The immersion is so intense that any misstep has a real impact. Direct combat isn't the focus, but when necessary, the executions are brutal and cinematic. In addition to combat skills, tools like distraction darts and smoke bombs expand your options. Each challenge can be overcome in various ways, ensuring the experience never becomes predictable. Between strategy, quick reflexes, and pure patience, the game turns stealth into an art form. An unforgettable journey for those seeking a strategic and immersive challenge. In 8th place, we have an adventure that blends exploration, action, and mystery in a unique way. Hob places you in a collapsing world, where giant ruins and mysterious creatures tell a story without words. There are no dialogues or direct explanations, just a planet on the brink of destruction and secrets waiting to be uncovered. Each new area reveals fragments of this universe, and it's up to you to restore balance before it's too late. The feeling of exploring the unknown makes the journey captivating from start to finish. The environments are alive, shifting before your eyes, making exploration dynamic. Solving puzzles changes the environment itself, opening hidden passages and reshaping the terrain in real time. Colossal structures move, platforms appear, and new routes unfold as you interact with the world. With every discovery, the planet seems to react to your presence, creating the sense that everything is interconnected. The vibrant atmosphere contrasts with the desolation of what remains of this place. The gameplay blends combat and exploration smoothly, with a mechanical glove that functions both as a weapon and a tool. With it, you can punch through obstacles, grab distant surfaces, and even teleport to new areas. Threatening creatures appear along the way, requiring strategy and quick reflexes to face. But the real challenge lies in unraveling the planet's mysteries and understanding your role in this story. In 9th place, we have a supernatural thriller that mixes mystery, tension, and choices that shape the story. Oxenfree puts you in the shoes of a young woman who, along with a group of friends, decides to spend the night on an abandoned military island. What starts as a simple trip quickly turns into a nightmare when a ghostly rift is accidentally opened. Distorted voices echo through the radio. Inexplicable phenomena take over the environment, and something ancient awakens from the depths. From that moment on, every decision influences the course of events. The island is a character in itself, full of buried secrets and traces of a disturbing past. Exploration happens naturally, with constant dialogues that flow uninterrupted, making the conversations feel incredibly real. The radio system is one of the most striking mechanics, allowing you to tune into mysterious frequencies that reveal clues or interact with invisible presences. Every detail matters, and ignoring a simple warning could have irreversible consequences. The stylized visuals with vibrant colors and hand-drawn settings create a striking contrast with the dark atmosphere. Between echoes of the past and buried secrets, the island holds answers, but not all of them should be uncovered. In 10th place, we have an innovative puzzle game that challenges traditional logic. Cocoon takes you to a universe where each world is inside an orb, and understanding this mechanic is essential to progress. Carrying, rearranging, and combining these orbs allows you to access new places and solve puzzles in unique ways. Manipulating overlapping realities makes each challenge unpredictable. Gradually, the connection between these worlds is revealed, creating an intriguing journey full of mysteries. The artistic design impresses with alien environments ranging from industrial ruins to organic caves. Biomechanical devices abandoned by an ancient civilization fill the scenes. The orb's abilities are crucial for interacting with the environment and activating curious mechanisms. In addition to environmental challenges, colossal creatures protect each orb, creating strategic confrontations. These battles require mastery of the mechanics learned, turning each fight into a puzzle of its own. Each encounter reveals more about the past of these interconnected worlds. Without a single word spoken, everything is told through gameplay and the environment. In 11th place, we have an action RPG with stealth mechanics and a charming setting. Ghost of a Tale puts you in the shoes of a small minstrel mouse on a dangerous journey through a medieval castle. The world is inhabited solely by animals, each with its own story and motivations. Through exploration and dialogues, secrets are revealed, and every detail in the environment can hide something important. The protagonist is not a warrior, so escaping, hiding, and using disguises are essential for survival. The visuals impress with a level of detail that brings every corner of the castle to life. Dynamic lighting and realistic animations make even the smallest movements feel natural. The game encourages exploration, allowing you to interact with objects, solve puzzles, and find alternative routes. The characters have distinct personalities and react to your actions, making the world more immersive. Every conversation can open new possibilities or even place unexpected obstacles in your path. Stealth is at the core of the gameplay, as direct confrontations are rarely an option. You need to observe patrols, use shadows, and create distractions to avoid much larger enemies. Disguises help deceive certain opponents, offering creative ways to progress. The missions are varied, involving investigations, rescues, and unexpected alliances. Everything fits into an emotional story, where each choice brings you closer to the truth. In 12th place, we have an unconventional horror game. Carrion puts you in control of an amorphous, bloodthirsty creature, flipping the classic monster story on its head. After escaping from a secret lab, your goal is simple: hunt and devour anyone who crosses your path. As you progress, the creature grows stronger, gaining new abilities to become even more lethal. Panic spreads through the corridors as scientists and guards futilely try to contain the disaster. The creature's movements are fluid and organic, allowing you to slither through ducts, cross rooms in seconds, and brutally attack targets. The lack of a human protagonist makes the experience unique, forcing the player to think like a predator. The detailed pixel art creates a stark contrast between the grotesque violence and the cold lab environments. Progression is based on the creature's evolution, unlocking new powers that alter the gameplay. Some abilities allow you to open block passages, while others facilitate ambushes and more aggressive strategies. The game doesn't follow a linear path, encouraging exploration and creative use of new mutations. Each area visited holds secrets about its own origins, making the revenge feel even more personal. A brutal, agile, and relentless game, where the terror comes from the monster, and this time it's you. In 13th place, we have a relentless survival game. The Long Dark drops you in the middle of the frozen Canadian wilderness after a mysterious geomagnetic event. The intense cold, scarcity of supplies, and presence of wild animals make every day a test of endurance. There are no monsters or supernatural threats, just nature against you. Exploring abandoned places, rationing food, and facing snowstorms are constant challenges. Every wrong decision could mean the end of your journey. The open world is vast and treacherous, with snow-covered areas, forgotten cabins, and silent forests. The weather changes unexpectedly, forcing you to adapt quickly to avoid freezing or extreme hunger. The survival system requires attention to hunger, thirst, fatigue, and body temperature, making every action important. Fishing, hunting, and starting fires become essential habits. The mechanics reinforce realism, turning even the simplest tasks into a challenge. The fire needs proper fuel, food can spoil, and any misstep might attract predators. Wolves and bears pose real threats, and avoiding them is often wiser than confronting them. Snow hides dangers and opportunities, making exploration tense and unpredictable. A game that transforms isolation into something profound, challenging, and unforgettable. In 14th place, we have the Awakener Risen, an action RPG set in a world ravaged by wars and colossal creatures. You play as a warrior awakened from a long slumber, facing brutal enemies while unraveling the mysteries surrounding this unforgiving land. The fast-paced movement and variety of weapons make the combat dynamic, allowing lethal strikes and evasive maneuvers at the right moment. The brutality of the battles makes the progression intense and full of challenges. The open world is vast and full of dangers, with forgotten ruins, enemy-occupied fortresses, and wild territories waiting to be explored. The detailed landscapes create a contrast between the grandeur of the setting and the destruction caused by unknown forces. Combat adapts to each player's style, offering different weapons and abilities that completely change the approach in each battle. The journey goes beyond brute force, allowing you to discover secrets, upgrade equipment, and evolve skills along the way. Each decision can impact the course of events, making it essential to explore each region with caution. The increasing difficulty requires mastery of the mechanics, whether facing giant creatures or exploring alternative paths. Between wars, betrayals, and hidden forces, survival is never simple, and every victory is earned with sweat and blood. In 15th place, we have OMNO, a contemplative journey through a world full of mysteries and breathtaking landscapes. Driven by the power of a lost civilization, you traverse lush forests, golden deserts, and frozen tundras, each with its own challenges and secrets. Exploration is at the heart of the experience, encouraging curiosity and interaction with the environment. Small puzzles and obstacles appear along the way, requiring observation and reasoning to move forward. The world is alive and filled with fascinating creatures, from tiny, curious beings to imposing colossi roaming the horizon. These inhabitants aren't just there for decoration. Interacting with them is part of the journey. The absence of combat enhances the immersion, focusing on the beauty of exploration and the sense of discovery. Each region has its own visual identity, with light and shadow effects turning every landscape into a visual spectacle. The fluid movement allows you to glide across the terrain, propel yourself to distant platforms, and even walk on clouds. The puzzles are subtle yet rewarding, adding variety without interrupting the flow. Everything moves naturally, guiding you without haste, but always prompting you to keep going. A minimalist and enchanting adventure, where every discovery holds its own meaning. In 16th place, we have Techtonica, an automation and exploration game set deep within an alien world. You start with basic tools to dig, mine, and build a complex network of factories. Resources scattered across the environment must be collected and processed to expand your operations. Each machine you build brings you closer to uncovering the secrets buried beneath the surface. The tunnels and caves hide more than just minerals. Mysterious ruins and ancient artifacts await discovery. Expanding your facilities means venturing into unexplored areas, finding lost records, and uncovering the fate of a failed expedition. Construction isn't just about efficiency. Factories can be customized and organized to optimize space and productivity. Automated systems ensure that extraction and processing happen without interruptions. Every detail of the environment impacts the growth of your underground base. The digging mechanics allow you to freely shape the terrain, creating passages, opening caves, or revealing buried secrets. Walls can be destroyed, deserts drained, and new paths carved with specialized equipment. The neon visuals and mysterious atmosphere make exploration engaging, with alien flora lighting up the environment. Between mining, research, and building, Each advancement leads to a new enigma to solve. In 17th place, we have Paradise Killer, a murder mystery set on a surreal island outside of reality. The Council, responsible for maintaining order and preparing for the rebirth of a new era, was brutally murdered on the eve of its creation. It's up to an exiled investigator to return and uncover the truth. The island hides dark secrets, and each inhabitant has something to hide. The investigation follows a non-linear path, allowing you to gather clues and suspects freely. Exploration stretches across a vibrant and stylized world, filled with mysterious locations and bizarre relics. Old computers hold coded information, requiring puzzles to unlock hidden data. Evidence can be found anywhere, encouraging curiosity and thorough analysis. The artistic design blends retro-futuristic aesthetics with an exotic tropical setting, creating an intriguing backdrop. The soundtrack enhances the mystery, with tracks varying between synthesizers and immersive electronic beats. The final judgment is based on the evidence collected and the deductions made throughout the investigation. Different culprits may be convicted depending on the conclusions drawn, making each case unique. The narrative adapts to the choices you make, giving you the freedom to decide who will be held responsible. The game challenges the notion of truth, placing the interpretation of facts at the center of the experience. Between conspiracies, betrayals, and unexpected revelations, the pursuit of justice can lead to unexpected paths. In 18th place, we have Lifeless Planet, a science fiction adventure that blends exploration and mystery. An astronaut embarks on a mission to find life on a distant planet, but upon arrival, he finds a barren desert with no signs of civilization. The mission becomes even more intriguing when he discovers an abandoned Soviet city, suggesting humans had been there before. Lost and isolated, he must uncover what truly happened and if his journey was in fact a big lie. The landscapes create a constant sense of solitude, with vast, desolate expanses hiding unsettling secrets. Among forgotten ruins and strange phenomena, the only concrete clue comes in the form of a mysterious Russian woman. The balance between discovery and danger keeps the tension alive with every step. The gameplay combines exploration and puzzle solving, using a short-duration jetpack and a robotic arm to interact with the environment. The narrative is inspired by science fiction and the Cold War, bringing reflections on isolation, space exploration, and the consequences of the unknown. With every new piece of information, the mystery deepens, challenging everything that once seemed true. Next up, we have Erica, an engaging interactive thriller that puts the player in control of a young woman haunted by the murder of her own father. As she tries to unravel the truth, dark secrets begin to emerge, and every choice can drastically change the course of the story. The key difference lies in the use of real actors to tell this story, creating a unique experience in the gaming world. The game plays with light and shadow to create an impeccable cinematic visual, making everything even more immersive. The plot unfolds compellingly, throwing clues and twists in just the right measure. It's the type of story where every detail matters, and missing a small hint could drastically alter the story's progression. There's no single path, and every decision leads to unexpected developments. This makes it impossible to play just once, as the curiosity to explore other possibilities is inevitable. For those who love interactive games and well-crafted stories, this is a rare gem that deserves to be discovered. And let me know which of these games you've had the chance to play. Did any catch your interest, and would you add them to your list of upcoming games? We'd love to hear which one grabbed your attention the most. Feel free to share in the comments any game that you think should have made the list but didn't. If you could, please subscribe to the channel to help me grow and never again be in doubt about what to play. I'm leaving 2 videos in the card, one I've selected for you and another that YouTube chose. Just click on either one to watch. Big hugs, happy gaming, and see you tomorrow.